In the interest of education, the KEAR Public Affairs Department now presents Community Involvement, an in-depth look at our community. And here's your host, Jonathan Roberts.
Welcome back to another edition of Community Involvement. We're here today with Mike Mowery from Superstars Literacy. Thanks, Mike, for taking your time to speak with us.
My pleasure, John.
Let's just start with an introduction. Tell us a little bit about Superstars Literacy.
Well, we believe that our program is actually based upon the value that reading is the key that opens the door to opportunity and achievement. And unfortunately, that door is not open to many children entering kindergarten from low-income communities. Typically, they begin school without sufficient preschool or perhaps any preschool, and at significant deficits in their reading development from their more affluent peers. And our public schools typically cannot help them catch up fast enough. There's a 90% chance that a kindergartner that is a poor reader is going to remain a poor reader by the third or fourth grade. And third grade is critical because that is when you move from learning to read to actually reading to learn everything else. And if you're not proficient in reading by that time, it's typically a downward trend. Students become frustrated, disengaged, and there's a correlation between third grade reading and high school dropouts. So our goal is to help schools We work with kindergarten through second grade students who are struggling in reading, and we help build their skills up so that they are proficient by the third grade.
Okay. Talk to us about the area that you serve.
Well, our program started in Oakland, and we are currently at 4 schools in Oakland, and we've expanded to Hayward, Richmond, and Antioch.
Okay. And then do you just randomly select students to work with, or you work with all of the kindergartners up through second grade?
Good question. Actually, typically the classroom teachers or the principal will help us select the students who they've assessed as having the most significant reading deficits, and those are the students we then work with.
Okay. Well, let's get more specifically into the program itself. Talk to us about how you affect these kids.
So we have a daily program that is both, we work both during the class day and after school. We have a daily structured after-school program, and we use AmeriCorps members as our primary instructors. The AmeriCorps program provides us with college graduates who are motivated, bright. They want to give a year or 2 years of service, and we bring them on board. And we have a key to our program is a very intensive training program. We put them through 2 weeks of pre-service training before school begins in the fall, and then we have weekly training all through the school year to build their skills as literacy instructors. And they will work with a group of 15 to 20 students after school. And during the school day, they work with classroom teachers, typically in kindergarten, first or second grade, oftentimes working with the same students to do one-on-one tutoring or some small group instruction. Our website is www.superstarsliteracy.org, and anybody interested in volunteering or learning more about our volunteer program can email our volunteer coordinator at volunteer@superstarsliteracy.org.
You're listening to Mike Mowery from Superstars Literacy.
Community Involvement is a presentation of the KEAR Public Affairs Department. The opinions expressed are not necessarily those of KEAR, its management, or